Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel to do my last video for the night. We're doing news. We're going to talk about NFL to start off here, then wrestling, and then NASCAR to end it. Not going to do any NBA here in this one. So let's get into the NFL portion. So undrafted free agent wide receiver Isaiah Bond with the Browns. He says he's determined to show Cleveland that they made the right decision signing him. Very, very determined to show not only the organization but also the fan base why they made the right decision.
Switching to Fanatic Sportsbook next.
So we'll see if Isaiah Bond can show some promise with the Cleveland Browns. So, the breaking news today in the NFL, Colts have named Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback per Schultz report. Crazy, man. I thought for sure Anthony Richardson was going to win that QB competition, but man, that was proven to be a wasted pick at number 4 overall, man. With Anthony Richardson, I never thought he should have went there anyways, to be honest with you. Didn't think he was good at Florida. He got drafted too high, and now he's lost the quarterback job to Daniel Jones. Put the fries in the bag, man. And he's younger than some of these guys. Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Tyler Show, Dylan Gabriel, Will Howard, Shadur Sanders. But the thing is, I just don't think he's good enough. I mean, I'm not going to say they gave up on him. He's just an inaccurate passer, and he's been injury prone, and they drafted a bust. They realized he's a bust. There's no other way to put it. So Adam Schefter, he believes the hashtag Cowboys and Micah Parsons are heading towards an eventual split via Unsports ESPN. He said, could a deal happen? Yes. There's zero indication that it is going to happen. It sounds like at some point in time, whether that's now, after the season, after 2 seasons, like the 2 sides are headed towards a divorce. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he got traded. But if you want our defense to be good, Jerry, you better re-sign him, because if he leaves, the defense is going to be shit. They ain't going to have no damn pass rush. But I'm not going to say he's going to get traded or not, because who knows with what Adam Schefter's saying here. He's just saying his opinion. He says he believes things are heading towards a mutual split. That's just an opinion. So, I'm not going to take too much into it. Per report, most of the football decision makers have Terry McLaurin in the $27-28 million range and a new extension per DM Rossini. You'll be hard pressed to find someone willing to pay McLaurin the number his camp is looking for. I'm reaching the point where I'll say dead the talk and let him play out the year on this contract, or he can stay home and get fined every week while getting older. But I don't know, I feel like a terrible agent. He's got to come back down to earth. I feel like $28 million is good enough for him. I mean, I don't think it would be an overpay, because he's been that team guy at receiver. But I feel like it's partially his agent, but he wants more than $27-28 million. So the Colts and Browns have named their starting quarterbacks. The Saints are not yet ready to do so. Kellen Moore, the Saints head coach, told reporters the competition evaluation process will go on through this week. They're cooked regardless. Doesn't matter who their quarterback is. Agent is unsure of Richardson's future with the Colts. His agent reacted with disappointment in the move. Cam Hayward with the Steelers was in uniform and participating with the Steelers in individual practice periods today, but a source told B. Pryor there hasn't been any movement on the All-Pro defensive lineman's request for renegotiated contract. This is a bad look for Cam. It's like, just shut up and play, dude. Mac Jones is out for the preseason finale. 49ers quarterback versus the Chargers due to a knee sprain. They believe he should be ready for week 1 of the regular season. He's playing? I thought Brock Purdy was quarterback. Giants left tackle Andrew Thomas has passed his physical. The team is activated from the PUP list, and he'll now return to practice. Alex Smith, 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback and 60-year NFL veteran, is joining the Sunday NFL Countdown crew. See if we have any more news here. Grant Dubose signing with the Bills. Jonathan Mingo, Cowboys receiver, likely to start the year on IR on injured reserve. Oh boy, he's hurt. And what a terrible trade that was. So, talk about a little wrestling news here. Lillian Garcia is happy 59th birthday. LA Knight, yeah, is now officially part of the Raw roster. Kevin Nash shares that Shawn Michaels needs double knee replacement surgery. He recently underwent successful surgery to remove rods that became twisted over time that were inserted into his back following the casket match injury in 1998. Damn. So it's Taz, has announced that he won't be on commentary for Dynamite, Collision, and Forbidden Door this week. AEW has filed a trademark September to Remember. Oh boy. Per report, Chris Jericho returning to WWE is reportedly being talked about backstage. Not really surprised here. Sheamus versus Rusev added to Clash in Paris is a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. WWE Raw moving to an early start time next week at 3 p.m. Eastern. AEW has reportedly extended Danhausen's contract because of injury time. Because of time missed due to injury. His deal is set to expire in July of this year, but the company has added time to keep him into AEW well into 2026. It's believed that Danhausen asked AEW not to extend his deal, and he was reportedly ready to leave. It's just weird with Tony Khan, doing this over and over, extending people's contracts when they want to leave due to injury time. That's what happens when you're friends with Mr. CM Punk. Guantanamo Bay is where you're at. When you're friends with Mr. Punk, that's where Tony Khan will send you, to Guantanamo Bay. So, talk about some NASCAR news in the video. So, lawsuit update, as NASCAR's filing indicates it wants to sell the Chargers 2311 and Front Row had and wants to do so by October 1st. So, any potential new owners can be ready to race in 2026. Obviously, if they did that in a lost lawsuit, monetary damages could be big. NASCAR is the villain in this story, no doubt about it. NASCAR does this, they can just fuck off. I don't know, I just don't get this, dude. Like, why is NASCAR so hell-bent on getting rid of Michael Jordan? Like, stupid. Hope NASCAR loses their fucking lawsuit. So NASCAR filed a response. Injunction request to be chartered for race of the year. Some nuggets here. NASCAR pays a team higher percent of revenue than F1. Teams have starting spots for July 2025 because July rule change. NASCAR wants 2311 Front Row to pay back charter money from the earlier injunction. Man, NASCAR thought they had all the leverage and they were so confident they put it in the writing. They fucked around and found out. So let's go over the day total schedule again. Friday, 3 on the CW Apex Xfinity Qual, 5:05 True TV Cup Qual, 7:30 pre-race on the 7 on the CW pre-race, 7:30 Xfinity race, 30, 30, 40 stage lengths, 80s during the day, 70s at night, 70% chance of rain during the day, 50% at night. Saturday, 7 on NBC pre-race, 7:30 Cup for the Cup race on NBC, 35, 60, 65 stage lengths, and once again 80s day, 70s in the night. But it's going to be 70% chance of rain during the day, but only 30% at night. It's never a Daytona race without the threat of rain. And also more on this front row thing. In the following, says others want to buy 2311 front row charters. Requests have come from existing teams, other racing teams, and others. To do so requires a 30-day bidding process that needs to start now because any new teams would likely need to get started by October 1st, preparing for 2026. So put 2311 front row out of business before they even have their day in court. This court needs to deny this. NASCAR in the following says 2311 front row mischaracterized an internal NASCAR email from during charter negotiations. Says NASCAR has all the leverage. NASCAR says it chose the path of collaboration with teams that shows they believe they didn't have all the leverage. Man, NASCAR just acting like a victim. This is NASCAR probably. You couldn't read the tone of which we sent the email. NASCAR probably. NASCAR says we don't have all the leverage. Also NASCAR, we're going to sell their charters. Just because we said that doesn't mean we meant it. Yeah, more NASCAR laws, folks. But yeah, that's just typical NASCAR for you. But that's all the NASCAR news, and that's the schedule come out today. Some of the notables on the schedule was San Diego's, obviously no tracks on the schedule for this year. Chicagoland's returning. Homestead's back to the championship. Phoenix is still in the round of 8. Watkins Glen in May, which I thought was stupid. I kind of wanted Sonoma to be in the spring, but NASCAR decided, oh no, we're gonna put Watkins Glen. But yeah, that's kind of the NASCAR schedule. That's all the news for tonight that I want to talk about. So yeah, leave a like, come subscribe for more. Till next time out. Peace and have a good night.